Shalom mishpacha v'chavarim. Shalom family, friends. We are enjoying some beautiful, relaxing time here at the pool, and the children are swimming. Melanie went to take Ephraim for another dip in the pool. We had a beautiful lunch here. We got some burgers and fries and some Coca-Cola, and just enjoyed some real relaxing time. It is so good. Such a beautiful day, such a beautiful spot. And as we were waiting for lunch to arrive here, I was just talking to Bob, one of the team members, and I was telling him, to go to Israel is special. And for me, there's no better vacation in the world than to go to Israel. Why? Because this is the land of the scriptures. This is the land of the Bible. And not only that, but it's also a young country in that it's a thriving democracy. It's a beautiful place with such beautiful people. Let me give you an example. A few days ago, last week, we went into town, and it was my first time in Tel Mond. This is the close, the big town that's closest to where we're staying. It's about 30-35 minutes walking distance. If I throw it in high gear on my chair, make it in about 20. And we went to get a SIM card, and we left. Jonathan and I came nice and early in the morning, and we come into town, and most of the shops are closed. At 8 o'clock, the grocery store opened, so we went in and got some groceries. And then the cell phone store didn't open at 8 o'clock. It didn't open at 9 o'clock. We found out it doesn't open until closer to 10 o'clock. So we decided to go for a walk in the neighborhood, and kind of went around the corner and down a pedestrian street. And we stopped at a little shop. And I said, "Do you guys sell SIM cards?" Because they had like little phone... what do you call those? Phone jackets you can put on your phone, and screens and things like that. So I thought maybe they sell SIM cards as well. And a gentleman came out, spoke to me in English, and he asked me where we're from. And he walked with us down the street to show us another shop that was selling SIM cards. And while we made small talk, I told him, we're a group from Canada and the States. And Ruth is from South Africa, and we want to make a day trip and go to Jerusalem. And he said, "Oh my goodness, don't worry, my neighbor is a driver." So he calls his neighbor on the phone. He comes running outside. "Yes, of course, we'll arrange transportation for you. You need wheelchair accessible transportation, no problem." And before you know it, we had transportation arranged for the next morning to take our team to Jerusalem. So that was on Wednesday last week. And sure enough, Thursday morning, we had transportation for half of our group. And I went in a wheelchair accessible vehicle that was arranged for me from Yad Sarah. Yad Sarah is called the Hand of Sarah in English. And it is a charity organization that helps the disabled here in Israel with everything from medical equipment, which I got from them, to air mattresses, which I also got from them. They provide hospital beds, walkers, wheelchairs, everything that people need who are in wheelchairs. And this gentleman, he not only arranged for a ride for us to go to Jerusalem, but he came over a couple days ago, and I called him because I didn't take my charger from Canada. Because Canada has a different electricity system, I didn't think that my charger would be any good here in Israel. And to make a long story short, I called him and told him my problem is I need to charge my chair. So he told me, "Send me a picture of your charger," which I had on my phone. I sent him a picture. He drove over, came to visit, and he said, "Here you go." And he handed me a charger. I said, "Where's this from?" He jokingly said, he smiled, he said, "This is from my electrical bicycle." So go figure, his bicycle had the exact same connection that I need. It's a 3-prong plug. It looks like a microphone cable. And so I plugged that in. I didn't know if it was going to charge my chair. Sure enough, he checked the voltage. It's the same voltage. My wheelchair takes 24 volts. His charger was a 25 volt charger. It's not as big, it's not as powerful, but you know, I plugged it in overnight and it charged my chair full. And so we are so blessed, and we're so delighted to be here in the heartland of Israel. We've met so many beautiful people. Our hosts are amazing. They are so helpful, so giving, so loving. Everywhere we go, there's always somebody who speaks English who wants to help, or always somebody that's willing to lend advice or a hand. And that is Israel, and you need to experience it yourself. You come here, you taste the Israeli food, you experience the Israeli hospitality, and you'll fall in love with this place. And so blessings, greetings to you all from Israel. Shalom, shalom, and we can't wait to see you when you come with your group or with your family. Shalom, shalom, litraot. Bye-bye.